Alright, welcome back everybody to the 100 line. So last episode was a bit of a slog because we went on a very, very long exploration, which we're probably going to have to do again when Kako's quest comes up, which might be soon. But we did have our first, what's it called? Encounter with thunder. Oh, the twins are not coming out again. Interesting. Anyways, let's continue. That was pretty funny. Oh, and our ghost friend, who I'm pretty sure is actually us. When I got to the cafeteria, I found everyone discussing the new area that... Oh, right, the courtyard opened up. The courtyard, right? Yeah, I saw it. Looks pretty nice, huh? Yeah, it's a little on the plain side, but I like that it's got a ton of space. Why are there cages there, though? I didn't see any animals. With cages that big, we could keep an invader or two. Wait, what? I'd make it nice and comfy for them. Invaders are our enemies, not pets. I mean, they look like Pokemon, so he's not wrong. Never mind that. Where's my present? I was promised a special gift for being a brave soldier. I'm just saying there's no gift. No, everything is lies. Everything is lies. There's not much we can do about it. Sede isn't here anymore. What do you think he was going to give us? The announcement made it sound pretty special. Doubtless it would be something intended to boost our morale and bring us some measure of joy, so perhaps a new set of torture instruments. Yeah, shipped. Colas with bombs in them? You two are the only ones who want something like that. Nah, I bet it was a big wad of cash. Just my luck I'd miss out on getting it. I hated to ruin the mood, but they needed to know. I raised my voice to make myself heard among the tumult. Nah. Everyone, can I have your attention for a minute? There's something I need to... Perfect! Hey, we upgraded a bunch of people, so... Before I could go on, I was cut off by a blaring siren. Huh? The alarm. The invaders are back already. No one wants to know about your ghost. Hey, I didn't get to see the courtyard. Rude. Seriously? There's usually more time between attacks than this. No fair, springing another one on us this early. I'm gonna hurl. No matter how many times I hear this siren, it never gets any easier to deal with. Let's go, everyone. If the invaders are attacking, there's only one thing for us to do. Come unwashed messes, to the war room. Right, let's do it. Oh, look at him. Everyone hurried out of the room, effectively putting the conversation on hold. Telling them about last night can wait. Defending the school comes first. That's what I have to focus on right now. Defeat the invaders, defend the school, save mankind. I wonder if Kako is gonna make an appearance. Alright, everyone's here. Let's get out there and kick some ass. Oh. Wait a minute, I've been checking the security feed and something's not right. What you mean? Nagamu pointed to the monitor.
敵の姿がないんだよ。
え？
周囲のどのエリアにも進行性が見えないよ。
あれ？本当だ。なんで？進行性は？まさか警報の故障じゃないでしょうね。
Are the twins sneaking out?
目に見えないインビジブルな進行性？見えない敵から逃げ惑うスプラッターホラーだ！
What？
待って、あれって。
人影みたいですね。もしかして部隊長じゃないですか？
むむ、短期で敵陣に乗り込んでくるとは。敵ながらあっぱれ。
でもなんか様子がおかしいね。足元がふらついているような歩き方で。
確かカメラにズーム機能があったはずだよ。ちょっとズームしてみよっか。
Tsubasa pressed a few buttons and the image on the screen zeroed in on the strange figure. Gradually showing more and more details. What the fuck is that?
プロレスラー？
つうか完全に顔を出してるじゃねえか。あれが部隊長の正体か。
違う。モコちゃんだよ。
I don't trust it.
え？
モコちゃんだ。モコちゃんが帰ってきた。
Huh?
まさか
I definitely don't
あ
trust
の
it.
人が？
Oh, you guys rushed out there last time and got us killed. Almost. We rushed outside to where the girl had collapsed and carried her back to the school. Don't trust it. There's human commanders. There was still a vacant room on the roof, so we set her up in there. So purple. It looks like she's not hurt too badly. I think she just passed out from exhaustion.
お
That's a relief. I've got to say, though, I'm surprised. Is this really the girl you told us about before? Yes, this is Moko Mojiro. Our friend, our ally. The one who saved our lives.
えっと
She stopped the invaders from destroying the second campus at the cost of being taken prisoner, right?
あの
I guess she must have found a way to escape. Convenient. I always knew she'd be alright. If the high school pro wrestling scene couldn't break her, what chance did the invaders have? Oh yeah, high school versus invaders. So it's not just a costume, she's an actual wrestler.
お
I wonder how she got through the wall of fire, though. Maybe she followed some invaders in? Or rather, she waited for them to make a hole in the wall, defeated them before they could use it, then went through herself?
も
Too convenient. But that would mean she defeated a whole squad by herself. Trust me, Moko could have done it. That would explain why she's so tired now, too. Well, it's a better theory than anything I can come up with. If Moko's that strong, having her on the team is going to do wonders for our morale. I was so worried. I wanted to keep believing she'd be okay, but she was gone so long. Seems like this Moko girl means a lot to Nozomi. No, not just her. Yugamo, Kyoshika, and Kurata clearly care about her too. They told me before that she saved their lives, but I never really got the full story. Huh? Look! She's opening her eyes. Huh?
モコちゃん、わかる、私だよ。のぞみちゃんと見覚えのない男子。やだ、ちょっと男子に寝顔見られちゃってる。モコちゃん、大丈夫だった。新校生のところから逃げてきたんでしょ。ええ、あたいなら大丈夫よ。あたいの辞書に疲れたって言葉はないもの。ただ、ちょっと疲れちゃったみたい。
Don't trust it. She knows the meaning of that word just fine.
やだもう。メイク落とさなきゃなのに。肌。
With a last nonsensical murmur about her skin, Moko closed her eyes and her head went limp. She's okay, she's just sleeping. She'll probably need more time to recover completely. At least she's not in any serious danger. I'm sure she'll be fine once she gets some rest. And now that she's on school grounds, we can revive her if the worst happens. Hopefully it won't come to that, though. I hope so. Come on, let's give her some privacy. She wouldn't like you watching her sleep, no matter how fascinating it is to you. Right. Nozomi and I quietly slipped out of Moko's room. Once we were outside, Nozomi heaved a sigh of relief. This is such a load off my mind. I can hardly believe Moko found her own way back to us. Thought we'd be searching for her a lot longer. I always knew we'd get her back in the end, but I never expected it to be this easy. Yeah, don't trust it. Let's hope this means our luck's starting to turn. Hey, about that battle when Moko got captured, what exactly happened back then? If it's okay with you, I'd like to hear more about it. That's fine. I guess I did just skim over it before. When we first woke up at the academy, we were scared and confused. From what you told me, it probably wasn't too different from how things were here. But Moko took charge and stopped us from falling apart. That's just the kind of person she is. Whenever we were feeling down, she always knew what to say to cheer us up. Her smile could really light up a room. It's thanks to her we learned how to work as a real team. We'd never have made it this far if it weren't for her. I wish I'd had someone like that here. But it wasn't just her personality. She could pull her weight in battle and then some. She'd plow through any enemies that got in her way. It was amazing. I even saw her suplex an invader the sign of a train once.
Oh.
She used wrestling moves on invaders? That is amazing.
でも
But then, on our 10th day at the academy, a huge swarm of invaders attacked. It was only our second real battle, and even with Moko's help, we were totally out of our league. On top of that, the invaders weren't attacking blindly. They had a strategy, and they executed it perfectly. What kind of strategy? They kept us busy with the main force on the north side of the school grounds while sending out strike teams to isolate and eliminate us one by one. We were still new to fighting, and even when we realized what was going on, we couldn't react in time. It didn't take them long to destroy the barrier.
ヨシカちゃん、クララちゃん、面影くんが倒されて、その上、運が悪いことに流れ弾のせいで保健室が壊されちゃったんだ。しかもそれを直せる2号が敵に連れてかれて。
2号が？
このままだと3人を蘇生させることができない。でも私は敵を校舎に入れないのが精一杯だった。徐々に私の力も尽きかけていた時、彼女は校舎に群がる敵を一掃した後、2号を取り返すために敵陣に突っ込んでいった。
敵陣に一人でか？
うん。校舎の北にあった新校生の陣営にたった一人で。
I don't know if it was adrenaline or latent power or just desperation, but she somehow managed to make it to Nago and throw him to safety. After that, though, she barely had any energy left, and that's when they captured her, huh? Nago got to the infirmary and running and revived the others as fast as he could, but it was too late. The enemy was leaving, taking Moko with them. By the time we could fight again, they were already gone. That commander must have used its brainwashing arrows to make her come quietly. No wonder everyone from the second campus loves Moko so much. If it hadn't been for her, they really would have been wiped out. She must have known when she charged in that she wouldn't make it out again. I don't trust it. She could still be brainwashed, for all we know. She's lucky they decided to take her prisoner instead of killing her outright. Seeing her again, I can't help getting emotional. To do all that and escape and find her way here on her own, she's so amazing. Yeah. There's really no other word for it. That's the part that bothers me, though. How did she escape? And how did she find us? I guess I'll just have to ask her when she wakes up. Good job, Takumi, being a little skeptical. Nozomi and I went our separate ways, and I spent the rest of the days lounging in my room. And that was day 50 at the last Defense Academy. We didn't fight any invaders, but we still had plenty to think about. Way to stay skeptical, Takumi. Way to stay skeptical.
総員最終防衛が
First things first, I should go to the cafeteria, blah blah blah. Well, everyone except Ima and Kako. They really still just...
Ah! Oh!
He really is a nice guy. He like knows everybody's things, helping grandmas out. I like that. Kako and Ima weren't in the cafeteria that morning. I'd expected that, but Nozomi was missing too. Are those peculiar siblings still eschewing our company? Seems like it. They're spending all their time in Ima's room. I'm starting to worry about them. What could they be doing in there all day? Perhaps something cliche and mundane, like playing in a pact. There's nothing mundane about that. Brother and sister alone together. Perhaps the... Nay, such a thing would be too far outrageous. Do I even want to know what you're imagining? Who needs them? No point worrying too much. I haven't seen Nozomi this morning either. Is my pathetic presence repelling her?
Oh.
She's fine. Moko still hasn't woken up, so she decided to watch over her and make sure she's okay. Too bad for you, huh, Takumi? Huh? I wasn't... Aw, you're blushing. Don't try to hide it, man. I can read you like a book. You want to get up close and personal with Nozomi, right? Maybe wrap your hands around her heart and feel its warmth before it beats its last. Was that a threat? Was it meant to sound romantic? I seriously can't tell with you. Ah, young love. Why couldn't I have ended up in a killing game with someone with an itchy trigger finger? Don't sell yourself short, Terumi. You can't just throw your life away with the first murderer who takes an interest in you. Those one-night stabs might seem exciting. See? Shipped. But there's so much more meaning in a committed relationship. One where you let your bloodlust grow over time. Trust me, your death has value. You need to treat it with respect. Gotta hand it to you. If you take all the serial killer crap, that almost sounded like good advice. How is Moko doing? Even in the state she was in, I didn't think she'd stay unconscious this long. Why not kill her and fix her up that way? Shall you jest? Even if she can be revived, Lady Moko is still a friend. We can never willingly harm her. Even I don't want to offer that way. I'd be such a waste of a good target. Do you guys have to talk about death and killing so much? I'm trying to eat. It is a lot to deal with first thing. I guess we can put this discussion on hold until later. What discussion? Tsurumi and Yagumu are just like getting themselves off. After a while, we finished breakfast, left the cafeteria, and went back to our rooms for the time being. So Moko hasn't woken up since yesterday. Nozomi must be so worried. There's not much I can do for her directly, but maybe I can take some pressure off her in my own way. To do that, I need to be as ready as I can for the next attack. Ooh. I don't know how we're doing, so let's go check the... Oh, we need BP. Alright, I'm getting some BP. Let's try this one again anyway, it's not a mess. We can do better. Okay, let's put up some walls. Oh man, I really want to spend like 2 turns on a turret, but it's just like AP.
準備 OK だ。発射。
I hate those guys.
行くよー。使うよー。
Oh, we got more stuff. Not that one though. I also want to spend 2 turns on that, but also...
いざ。
いけます。使います。さあ、
始めるわよ。これ
Kinda gotta get where all the guys are coming in.
Tiara!
And I do agree that getting rid of the little ones is probably a better idea. Put mine like right here.
行くぜ。使うぜ。
出番ね。使うわね。
Alright,
いつでも行ける。
I feel like these guys on the side here, not so necessary. I feel like I should get Takumi over to this side, or wait, we have maybe like that. That clears out quite a few, or
行くぞ。
did I boost you yet?
使うよ。いつでも行ける。これだ。出番だな。使うよ。
Oh, you know what?
い
What
つ
if
で
we
も行ける。
put something like here?
これだ。
Okay, now what is the best option?
準備 OK だ。
Just so many of them.
いつでも行ける。
I mean, honestly, that's a pretty good option as long as he doesn't get surrounded. Okay. Okay. Pretty good. Pretty good.
いつでも行ける。ひゃっ。
行くよー。あれれ死んじゃった出番ねいい君ね
Okay. This is a problem. But let's go over here for a moment. These guys are paralyzed, so that's good. It can
出番でござる
probably
な。
get a nice slash off, like. Not great. Only 3 little minions. Um,
出番のようね。使わせてもらうわ。いつでも行けるわ。
It doesn't cost me anything to do that. Okay, what if I do like this?
行くぞ
No. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Yeah, he gets like all of them in there. That's actually pretty good. Okay, that's okay. And we have the turrets there, so now let's go focus on over here.
準備できてます。
Yes, okay, now we have enough to do this.
頑張ります。すいません。
お任せあれ。一斉。
Honestly, that's
いつでも行ける
pretty good.
気合え見てろよ
Like, those guys have to go around for that.
さてやっちゃおうか
I mean, that's a pretty good hit, but they're all gonna die, so pointless. That guy's paralyzed. Maybe I just do this? Or...
うん任せて
Or maybe I could heal. Yeah, okay, we'll heal.
ありがとよ助かるよ
Alright, see, this is going much better. Ignore that. Death. Nicely done. Nicely done. Nicely done. Turrets. Alright. We've got over here.
いざ。
Is there any way for me to get that guy in there? Let's just kill this thing.
やったでござる。
いつでも行ける
Just kill that off.
ややった行くぞ
Let's go!
Actually, I kind of want to see what this does.
パワーアップだね
Alright.
いけます。これはどうです？いけます。
It's just so good.
カスタムします。
さあ始めるわよ。邪魔。もう壊れちゃったの？
Like, everything over here is aggression.
行くぜ
Oh crap. Takeru might die. Oh, no, they're ignoring him. thought she was gonna heal somebody. It's not as good. Alright, well actually almost cleaned up over here. Annoying that it might take like 2 of those, but... Ah, you can't reach. What if I give you this?
これね。さあ、始めるわよ。これはどう？あっけないわよ。さあ、始めるわよ。
Alright, you know what? You actually can do...
いける。
Yeah. Good. Good, 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 good. Alright, let's make sure to get you.
まだいける。
やっちゃうよ。ぐさぐさ。
This is going really well. Really, really well. One little one over here. A few little ones over here.
私の番だね。
任せとけ。
No, we should probably kill these ones.
いざ。
Ugh, annoying.
さあ、行くわよ。出番ですね。
させません。
Don't touch my barrier.
任せて。よし、やったね。
You happy?
さあ、始めるわよ。死になさい。もう壊れちゃった。出番のようね。邪魔よ。
さてやっちゃおうか。
I think that's the last one. See, it's so much better when I remember that I could use things. Like the materials. Yes! Yay! Much better. Wait, did it not even... Okay. Ooh. Yeah, I don't like that. Judge, jury, executioner. Cute. Opening up everybody's thing except for I don't really care for that one. Just like in Pokemon, I don't really like those abilities because I just prefer to kill everyone. Or use potions. Okay, that one's pretty good. Oh, no, never mind. I don't like that one as well. Wait. Why am I not able to use this? Oh, did I not just not look at it? Alright, now what do we want to do? Let's boost the turret, because I really like this turret. Now we are out of BP. So the question is, do we want to do another VR session and get more BP, or do gifts? We'll see what gifts we've got. Kind of going down the list.
なんで私が喜ぶものを知ってるの？そんなに私のことが好き？
Nighttime already? The day's gone pretty quick. Oh, with all the excitement of Moko showing up, I completely forgot. I was supposed to tell everyone about my encounter with the ghost boy the night before last. I never figured out what happened after I was knocked out. He could still be here in the school somewhere for all we know. If I start talking about that now, though, I'll probably only make everyone more confused. I resolved to bring it up at tomorrow morning instead. For now, it was late and I needed to get some sleep.
Sewing!
Wait, where's the... I need to go check out the courtyard. I'm surprised I didn't go see it. Okay, time to go to the cafeteria and tell everyone about what happened. You're crazy. Can I go to the courtyard? Where is the courtyard? I'm surprised I didn't even get like a freaking introduction to it. Where's the courtyard? Where the frick is the courtyard? I mean, the courtyard's just outside, I guess, but like it's not an actual room? I'm confused. If I was expecting a peaceful morning, those hopes were shattered the moment I got into the cafeteria. I told you I've had enough! Huh? Uh-oh. Kako and Ima? They're actually here today? What's going on? Oh, she's pissed at him. You made your sister pissed. Kako, what's up? Is something wrong? I can't take it anymore. Always doing what my brother tells me, staying in his room all day. I've had enough of it. Your sister's acting up. At this rate, we'll pass the whole 100 days just hiding, not doing anything useful. I don't want that. I want to fight too. You do? Well, it's about time. But hey, better late than never. Of course you can join the team. Let 86 of those invaders and save the world together. Don't be so ridiculous. What was that? All of you, do you see what you've done? Are you proud of yourselves? All your ridiculous talk of teamwork and fighting for a greater cause has poisoned my sister's mind. Nobody's poisoned me, Bella, dearest. Why are you always like this? You never let me do anything. You never even call me by my name. Do you have any idea how much I hate that sister dearest stuff? I know you don't want me to get hurt, but I can't go on like this anymore. Everyone is working so hard, putting their lives on the line while we just keep ourselves safe. If you want to be a coward, you can do it alone. A coward? Sister dearest, why would you say such an awful thing to me? I'm sorry, but that's how I feel. How much longer is this family drama gonna go on? I'm falling asleep over here. Shh. Don't butt in. They need to work this out between the two of them. Rosa, dearest, please. For once, just listen to me. Let me do what I want. This is important. Let me fight.
お願いお兄ちゃん
Well, this is a surprise. I don't think I've ever heard you speak so forcefully, sister dearest.
Yeah.
You're really serious about this, aren't you? I guess there's only one thing for me to do then.
そういう
I
悪
have
い
to
子は
punish you for stepping
ちゃ
so
んと
far
叱っ
out
て
of line and
教育し
give
てあ
you
げ
a
ないと。
thorough re-education. What? Come along, back to our room. You need a stand talking to. No, please. Come along, sister dearest. Do as your dear brother says. Ima grabbed Kako's hand and started dragging her towards the door, but before he could get there... Yeah, Takamaru the hero. That's enough. Give it a rest, man. Takamaru stepped in to block their path. I don't care if you are her brother. You got no right to treat Kako like this. If you really love her, shouldn't you respect her opinion a little more? What did you say? What makes you think you have any right to decide what's best for my dear sister?
自分
I
は
have to protect her from
妹ちゃ
herself.
んを守らないといけないんですよ。邪魔しないでほしいっす。
Ima moved too fast for me to follow. One moment he was reaching into his pocket. Holy crap! What is wrong with you? The next he'd shove something sharp and deadly looking into Takamaru's side.
竹丸くん。
てめえ
あんたが邪魔するからっすよ。妹ちゃん
And he
の世
did
界
kill
は
Hiroko.
兄である自分が守らないといけないんです。
But then I'm confused as to why she's not coming back.
妹ちゃんの幸せは兄である自分が守らないといけないんです。それが自分の生きる意味なんで、そのためだったら自分は何だってするっす。卑怯な真似だろうと、けど何だってするっす。
Are you kidding me? You guys better lock that shit up. Takamaru fell to the floor, a red puddle spreading out beneath him. No freaking way! He straight up shoved him! There's so much blood. Kinda gets you in the mood, doesn't it? The killings have finally started! Come on, we have to stop the bleeding! We can use the tablecloth for bandages. Someone help me tear it into strips. But if I touch anything, my total failure pathogens could infect the wound. Never mind that, just do it! We all crowded around, doing whatever we could to help our fallen friend. Wait a minute, the culprits escaped! Huh? Kurata was right. While the rest of us were busy tending to Takamaru's injury, Ima had disappeared. And he'd taken Kako with him.
Huh?
They're both gone? Wasn't anyone watching the door? A coward. A true warrior would stay and face retribution for his actions. Just look at all that blood. I'm about to start drooling. We can deal with those two later. Right now, Takamaru takes priority. I think he's passed out from losing so much blood. We should dress the wound and get him somewhere he can rest. There's no rest. If he dies, we can take him to the infirmary and bring him back. We still have to try to save him. Someone help me with his legs. We did our best to get Takamaru patched up. Then Eito, Yugamu, Gaku, and I carried him back to his room. All right, lower him down gently. Right. Once we got him onto the bed, we thought the hard part was over, but we were wrong. Takamaru's eyes flew open and immediately tried to get back up. That son of a bitch! Where is he? I'm gonna tear him limb by fucking limb!
No.
Stop moving around, you're gonna make it worse. You need to rest. This is just a scratch, barely even hurts. You're not fooling anyone, man. He cut you open, of course it hurts. Bringing you back to full health with a Revivomatic's always an option. What do you say? I can make it quick. Don't give me that. Dying in battle's one thing, but I'll be damned if I'm gonna let something like this do me in. Of course, death isn't something to be treated lightly, even if we do have the option of bringing people back. In that case, you'll have to stay here and rest until your wound's healed. Don't tell me what to do. I could just get up. See? What did I tell you? Damn it. Sorry. Today the lower voices are a little hard on my throat, so trying to find the right, still kind of grungy but not hurting me. I'll get that little bastard for this. Nobody pulls a knife on Takamaru Yakushi and gets away with it. You guys hear that? Ima's mine. Don't go passing any vigilante justice until I'm back on my feet. Yeah, sure. Not like I was about to go after him anyway. I just don't understand. Why would he do something like this to a friend? He's always been protective, Kako, but this is taking it to another level. Damn it all to hell when I get my hands on him. Why did it have to be Takamaru he lashed out on? Things are only gonna get worse now. We spent the rest of the day tending to Takamaru, forcing him to back down whenever he tried to get up. Eventually he fell asleep and we finally felt confident leaving him alone. It was pretty late by the time I got back to my room. Meow, meow, no Takamaru. It's gonna be soon. What a day. As if we didn't have enough on our plates with Moko's condition. Now we have to worry about Ima going postal on us too. He's really gone too far this time. What was he thinking? Huh? What's that? As I looked absently around my room, I caught sight of something that hadn't been there before. There's a scrap of paper by the door. How did this get there? Is it some kind of note? Did someone leave it for me while I was gone? I picked up the paper and turned it over to find a message on the other side. The handwriting was rough and messy, as if it had been written in a hurry. Please convince my brother to let me fight. Huh? Is this? I don't recognize the writing, but given the content, this could have only come from Kako. I wonder if they are like a dual thing. She must have slipped away from Ima at some point and slid it under my door. And she wants me to get Ima to change his mind? That's quite the tall order. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy who can be won over with a little argument. Not to mention, if I say the wrong thing, he might stab me too. Yeah.
So?
Oh, it's really getting late. I must have spent more time with Takamaru than I realized. Maybe I'll show this note to everyone in the morning and ask them what they think I should do. If I'm going to talk Ima round, I'll need all the help I can get. Still puzzling over Kako's request, I slipped into a light, troubled sleep. My 52nd day at Last Defense Academy was over, and I wasn't sorry to see it go either.
소인起床時間だよ。最終防
Huh? Who'd be calling on me this early? Still feeling groggy, I opened the door and was met with a bright greeting and cheery smile. Good morning, Mr. Sumino. Ima? Forgive me for skipping the small talk. I'm going to come right out and ask, are you hiding something from me? Hiding something? Perhaps I'm just imagining it. But then again, maybe I'm not. Well, which is it? No. Fuck you. Really? I just want to be sure I heard you correctly. Are you hiding something from me or not? Just in case he kills him, because if he does, then I'm gonna have to reload. No! Fuck you! Oh, come on! I wouldn't say I was hiding it from you, but I did find a note from Kako last night. I never actually saw her, though. She probably just slipped it under the door. That does look like my dear sister's handwriting. May I? Without waiting for an answer, Ima took the note from me and screwed it up into a tight ball. Hey, what are you doing?
Oh.
My dear sister clearly puts a lot of stock in your oratory skills. If she thinks they'd work on me... How about we make a deal, Mr. Sumino? Huh? A deal? If you really need more firepower, I don't mind joining the team.
Huh?
What? I do have one condition, though. You have to convince my dear sister not to fight.
Huh?
Convince Kako? She's going through a rebellious phase. No matter what I say, she refuses to see sense. I'd like you to use your talent for talking to people to get her to give up on this silly notion of fighting like the rest of you. If you could do that, I'll gladly put my life on the line instead.
Oh.
You really mean that? Cross my heart. Any attempt to put my dear sister on the battlefield is doomed to failure. She's meant to be protected, not a protector. She just needs somebody to convince her that this is for the best. That's why you come in. If you can manage that, I'll do enough fighting for the both of us. Well, do we have a deal? No. Oh, come on! Don't ask me the question if I can't choose what I want. Alright, I have a feeling you're not going to take no for an answer anyway. Another astute observation. Thank you for making this so easy, Mr. Sumino. Believe me, you've made the right choice. My dear sister is a lot of things, but a fighter is not one of them. If one of us has to get our hands dirty, it should be me. Anyone can see that. Okay, just as long as you hold up your end of the deal. I've already given you my word. Do I look like a liar to you? Yes, that's why I mentioned it. By the way, what if I can't persuade her? What do you do then? Such a negative attitude, it'll become you, Mr. Sumino.
Yeah.
Is that does happen, so maybe I'll just break down the door to the defense room and end the war that way.
Huh?
What? So long as my dear sister can live the rest of her life in peace and safety, I don't care what happens to humanity or the planet. You realize that she can't live if there is no planet. Just, you know. Didn't think that one through, really, did you? If I judge that this war is putting her in undue danger, I won't hesitate to end it by any means necessary. Ima said all of this with the same placid smile on his face that he always wore. If I didn't know better, I might have thought he was joking. I did know better, though. Behind that smile, he was dead serious. He would gladly doom humanity if it meant keeping his sister safe. She really is his entire world, except he would doom her too. So, sense it not make. Now that that's settled, you should get to work. If you can't talk around by the time Mr. Yakshiji recovers, it will only complicate matters. And remind me whose fault it is? Guilty as charged. Well, good luck. Why are we not imprisoning him? Ima waved nonchalantly and sauntered out of the room, looking like he didn't have a care in the world. Why? So turns out I'll be trying to convince Kako, not Ima. I don't like it, but Ima hasn't given me a lot of a choice. He's not going to budge on this, I can tell. And honestly, he does have a point about Kako not being much of a fighter. I'll have to act like I've accepted her request, then turn it around on her when she's opened up to me. That's so mean. Kind of a rotten thing to do, but it's for the greater good. I'll start by asking the others about her. So mean. How's it going, Mr. Samino? Please be careful not to let on to my dear sister that you're trying to convince her and not me. I understand, but I need your help too. Your brother and sister, you must have some info you can share about her, right? I'd rather not let a single soul know any private details about my darling sister, but I suppose I have no choice this time. What would you like to know?
Oh.
Well, do you know anything about what she wants right now? That would undeniably be a motorcycle, or more precisely, a scooter.
Oh.
A scooter? Our father was a detective. He often rode a scooter to work, and an old-fashioned one. That made her want one as well. Huh? This is the first I've heard about your father being a detective. Well, he and our mother both passed away from a traffic accident while we were in elementary school. In spite of that, my dear sister has always admired our father's detective work. I see. Ever since our parents died, it's been just the two of us. We ate whatever we could to survive. We begged and even dumpster dived. I've done so many foul things for the sake of money. Weren't there other adults who could take care of you? Of course, we have relatives that said they'd take care of us. But let's just say we've seen no shortage of the dark side of adults like that. What? That's why I decided never to trust anyone. So long as I had my dear sister, that was enough for me. Ima. I don't want my dear sister to see how foul this world truly is. I'm the only one who needs to bear that shame. I'll do whatever it takes for her sake, even if it means licking a stranger's boots. So that's the reason for his strange attachment to Kako. And you, Mr. Samino, have been tasked with convincing my dear sister not to fight. Please take this assignment seriously. Ima had a lot of good info to offer. So Kako wants an old-fashioned scooter, huh? I'll have to remember that. Takamaru, are you okay out here with that injury? This little scrape's nothing. Kako apologized for you. No, she ain't so bad. It's that asshole of a brother's that's a problem. Yeah, it seems like she's getting tired of putting up with it too. I thought she was pretty badass, speaking up about how she wants to fight. Oh, another ship! But that shit stain just had to go screw it up. Hey, calm down. You'll make the wound worse if you get worked up. By the way, do you know anything about Kako? I'm trying to learn more about her. Let's see. When I was screwing around with my ride, she came to talk to me. She said she wanted to try driving it, but I shot her down. Can't do that without a license. Wow, you're surprisingly upstanding about that kind of thing. Damn right I am. It's against the law. Oh yeah, that reminds me. You want this thing? A bicycle? Where'd you find this? Out in the ruins. It's worn to shit, but it's still usable. Bikes ain't so bad, you know? I patrolled the turf on one till I got my license. Thanks. I'll take it. Sure, do what you want with it. Smack people with it, cuddle it. Sorry, I think I opened the wound a little. Gotta go back to my room and rest. What? Takamaru doesn't seem like he's recovering very well, but maybe I can use this bike for something. Wait, is this the courtyard? Not much in here anyway. You want to know about Kako? I've only been able to talk to her a little every now and then. Anything you can tell me is fine. Well, when I'm tinkering with cars in here, she always has a sparkle in her eyes. And she's really enthusiastic when she asks me about bikes and driving techniques. I think she's into that stuff. I see, thanks, that helps a lot. It's nothing, don't mention it. Hey, by the way, check this out. It's a prototype I just finished. Ta-da! A custom-made motorcycle engine. Pretty sweet, right? I overhauled it in my spare time to relax. I tuned it up so much it's gonna give a smooth ride. Oops, sorry, hiccup. From now on. To be honest, I can't tell what's so special about it, but I'm glad you're so happy with the results. Yep, I'm really proud of this one. But this is only a prototype of something Takamoto asked me to do, so I've still got plenty more to work on. A motorcycle engine, huh?
Oh.
Hey, Tsubasa, do you think I could have that prototype? Huh? Fine with me, but does that mean you're building something, Takumi? Maybe. I don't know if it'll work yet, though. Thanks for the engine and the info about Kako, too. It really helps. Holy wow. Oh, Takumi! Did you get the note I wrote you? The one about convincing Ima? Oh, good, you did get it. I wrote it so I could ask for your help with my dear brother finding out. I'm sorry to trouble you. So, what do you think? Will you be able to convince him? Well, I'm still getting all the information I can first. Really? Thank you, Takumi. Are you sure about this? He seems dead set on not letting you fight. Whatever. He's always treating me like a child. Telling me sister do us this, sister do us that. And after what he did to Takamoto. He did cross the line there, it's true. He went to crazy levels to protect you. He's always been like that. He probably will be until the day I die. But I can't live like this. So what would you want to do if you could live your own life? I want to be a detective. Huh? A detective? Yes. Just like the person I've always admired. But never mind about me. I'm counting on you, Takayami. Please convince my brother somehow. If I press her any further, she might get suspicious. So Kako wants her independence so she can become a detective. But is that the only reason? Huh? Info about Kako. Yeah, can you tell me what you know about her? Conversations you had with her, anything like that? I'm sorry, but I don't really talk to Kako very often. I wouldn't want her to catch any airborne particles from a pessimistic fungus like me. Haven't you interacted with her at all? So, come to think of it, when I was starting Takamoto's super intense to hell and back training regimen, Kako did drop in on us. But before she could say anything, Ima showed up and took her back to his room. Maybe she wanted to train with you? She does seem pretty enthusiastic about joining the fight. You think so? I thought for sure she came to observe a social oddity on the verge of death dripping with sweat and snot. I'm still curious about what that training involved. No one could have expected a dramatic transformation as yours. Oh, if that's the case, maybe you'd like this? A tire? What for? Part of the training was having me run while pulling a tire. If you're interested, feel free to use it yourself, Takumi. Don't worry, I fully disinfected it. My inferiority spores aren't on it anymore. Okay, thanks. I don't plan on doing any training, but maybe I can use this for something. Might as well hold on to it. Ow. Okay, so the thing Kako wants is... Ima said an old-fashioned scooter would make Kako happy. I've got all the materials. I better head over to the Giftomatic and make an old-fashioned scooter right away.
あ
Alright, it's finished. Now I just have to give it to Kako and hope it helps convince her. This is gonna go sideways. How did it go, Takumi? Were you able to convince my brother? Huh? You're giving me this scooter? It's the same model as the one my father rode. This is amazing. It's like he's here with me again. I've always wanted a bike like this. Thank you, Takumi. Kako had tears of joy in her eyes. She was undoubtedly thinking about her father. She's bearing her soul like an innocent child. This is my chance to convince her. Kako, to tell the truth, there's something you and I need to talk about. We need to talk? Is it about you wanting to ride this scooter too? No, it's not that. It's about Ima. I'm sorry, but I can't help you convince him. But why? You said you'd help me. Because I see things the same way he does. You really aren't meant for the battlefield, Kako. Whoa. Freaking Nozomi is out there healing, and she doesn't even have... How could you, Takumi? Your gift made me so happy.
お兄ちゃんの差し金で説得に来たの？でも何を言われても自分の考えは変わらないよ。自分たちだけ逃げ回るなんて卑怯なことはしたくない。みんなの輪に入りたい。一緒に戦いたいよ。
そういうわけじゃない。
It's just that I'd agree you'd be better off not fighting. How can you say that, Takumi? Please, hear me out. Ima's worried about you. He doesn't want the person he cares most to be in danger. And I understand how he feels, that's why...
Huh?
But you're forcing me not to fight! I don't understand how that goes up, but okay. It's always been this way. He always had me back. Intervening and telling me it's for your own good, Sister Dearest. He won't even call me by my name. He only worries about himself.
思う通りに支配したいだけだよ。だから今回だけは絶対に譲らない。自分は自分の意志で戦うんだ。
過去、それは違うよ。
How can you say that? Because Ima told me he'd fight in your place. That's why he asked me to come here. So I could convince you to stay out of danger. Do you think someone who just wants to control their sister would do something like that? He must care about you with all his heart. You're the only family he has. Well, the dearest. Anyways, that has nothing to do with this.
そんなこと関係ないよ。結局全部勝手に決めてたった一人の家族なのに自分には相談もしてくれない。そんなのひどいよ。お兄ちゃんなんて。
本当にそうか。
What do you mean? I heard about your past from Ima. What? It's just been you two ever since your parents passed in that traffic accident, right? Your brother has desperately struggled to protect you since then. He'd literally do anything for you. Sure, he may be overbearing at times, but that just means his bond with you is deeper than anyone or anything else. Your lives have been nothing but pain, but you were able to overcome it together. That's... There's no way you could actually hate Ima. He cares about you with all his heart, and I think you care about him just as much as he cares about you, Kako. Feels really mean. This one
この
feels
戦いは
like...
命がけだ。いつ死ぬかもわからない。そんな戦いに大切な人を巻き込みたくない。
Except she is.
両親を亡くしたお前ならその気持ちがわかるはずだ。
This
だから
feels
無茶をしない
evil.
でくれ。お前を愛してくれている人のために。
大切に思ってくれているお兄ちゃんのために戦うのはやめるんだ。
This one feels pure evil. Gaku's kind of felt nasty. All of these feel pretty nasty, not gonna lie. Huh? What just happened? What just happened?
Huh?
My dear brother's always putting me first, it's true. I do appreciate everything he's done for me. But there's another side to this. He means just as much to me as I do to him. That's why I can't just do nothing anymore. I have someone I want to protect too. If I have to watch my dear brother getting hurt and making everyone his enemy all for my sake, I think my heart might break. I don't want to hold him back. I never have. I just want to support each other as equals. I'm not trying to rebel against Ima or leave him behind. I want to fight to protect him. I'm doing this because I love him. Right. Of course. You have something worth fighting for, just like the rest of us. I understand Kako's feelings all too well. Her desire to fight isn't some passing whim. She's thought everything through, understood the risks, and come to the decision that's right for her. But wait. This isn't how it was supposed to go. I was meant to talk her out of fighting.
ああ、説得は失敗みたいっすね。
は？
Ima? Seriously, what was all that about? I had such high hopes for you too. Hold on a minute, Ima. It's true that I couldn't convince Kako to quit, but maybe you should listen to how she feels about it. That's right,
ああ、
It's okay, sister dearest. I heard the whole thing. You did? Yes, I was here the whole time. I wanted to observe and make sure Mr. Sumino did a good job. So you were spying on us? I thought you were going to trust me with this.
え？
Oh, it's hard for me to trust anyone when it comes to my dear sister's welfare. She's always been stubborn, but I'm still surprised even you couldn't get her to see sense. I guess it's just going to show things don't always work out the way you want.
なんつうか、妹を嫁に出す時の気持ちってこんな感じなのかな。
What do you mean? You don't need me to say it, do you? We've never really needed words to understand each other.
ああ、
I'm truly proud of you for growing into such a determined young woman. But at the same time, a little sad that you might not need my help so much anymore. Excuse me while I go cry into my pillow. If anyone needs me, I'll be in my room. It's getting late, sister dearest. Don't stay up too long. Ima left, smiling as usual. Except, this smile was different. It was tinged with a kind of resignation, and maybe even loneliness. Did he just give you his approval? I'm not sure. I've never seen him act like that before. Kako was clearly worried about her brother, and since we didn't have anything more to talk about, I took my leave. As for me, I went back to my room. If I had to sum up what happened today, I failed to persuade Kako to stay on the sidelines, but she somehow managed to convince Ima how serious she is about all this.
Oh.
So she's going to fight with us in the next defensive battle, right? In that case, what will Ima do? I can't imagine he'll let Kako fight alone. Seriously, why do those two have to be such a hassle? Somewhat dissatisfied as I grappled with that notion, I decided to check on them in a few days.
総員起床時間だよ。
All right. Well, I actually think that's a perfect time to end this
最終
episode
今日
because the defensive battle will be coming up soon, and yeah. So we're gonna stop there. I thought he was gonna kill me. I really did. Okay, anyways, so thank you so much for watching. We're gonna have our full team finished soon on almost day 60. 54, I guess. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!